What is good, YouTube? I need an intro. I need an intro song for my YouTube videos. Another day, another trade, another dub. November 25. Why'd I say it like that? November 25th, 2025 is 1:47. Thanksgiving in 2 days, Black Friday in 3 days. Life is good. Let's get into the trade recap. So coming into market open, I didn't really have any draws. I didn't have any buys coming into market open. I don't really come in with the daily buys. I obviously do read price, and I look at price, and I look at what price can possibly do based off of order flow and price action, but I'm not really coming in the market saying I want shorts or I want longs today. But we didn't really have any draws to either side that were close to us. If we come to I actually think I deleted all my drawings. Wow. I deleted all my drawings. I was wondering why my chart was so empty. Did I really do that? I really did that. Dang, I just realized that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add all that later. Dang, no wonder my chart's so empty. Bruh. Alright, anyways, I didn't come in with any bias. I think I generally can't remember what was on the chart. Hold on. Okay, I am back and just had to redo my charts real quick. Coming into market open, we have been trading within a 4-hour bearish gap and a 1-hour bearish gap throughout the past couple of days since Thursday, November 20th. So really the past week, I should say, or not the past week, since Monday, we've been trading within the 1-hour and 4-hour gap. So I was looking at price last night before I went to bed. Price was pretty much dead. We had red folder this morning. I forgot what it was. I believe it was PPI or CPI, one of those. It didn't really move market much, but we did leave our London lows untagged. So on market open, I'm coming into market open. I see that we left a 1-hour bullish gap from Monday here. And I'm looking to see if we sweep our London lows, tag our 1-hour bullish gap, and V-shape out of it. But we did have a 5-minute gap that we just couldn't get under, and I actually wasn't looking at this recovery for some reason. I forgot why, but I wasn't looking at this V-shaped recovery to take longs. Am I tripping? Okay, so we created this 5-minute bearish gap, and I don't really trade till 8:45 due to how my trading style is set up. So I see that we create this 5-minute gap and we tap into this 1-hour bullish gap, and we do V-shape out of it, but we fail to inverse this gap, this 5-minute bear. And from this perspective, you would think, okay, I can look for draws lower, possibly aim for lower, but I'm not really trying to bear or short into a 1-hour bullish gap. And we also didn't flip this 5-minute gap, so I wasn't looking to trade either long or short. So I'm really just sitting here watching the market, observing. At the same time, I'm also looking at ES to see what ES is doing, and at around 9:30, we see that price was looking cleaner on ES, and ES was also the stronger index at the time. So I did move over to ES to take this trade, and I took this my first trade once we flipped this 5-minute gap. And I took my first trade coming out of this 1-minute bullish gap that we created right here. We obviously we tap back into it. I have a 10-point stop. It obviously didn't hit 10 points, and I took it for 17 points on ES. But I really wanted draws to 762 because that is the 1 hour gap fill for ES. But I closed out early. I was scary. I did not want to hold it till 762. So I closed out early for 17 points. And that was that. Um and I needed a few hundred more dollars to get paid out. So what did I do? I was looking at market. I'm looking at market, and I got back in. I took a loss. I got back in. I took a win. So I was break even on the day. You know, I'm not a one to hide my shame, but I took a few stabs at it. You know, I bought, sold. This was my first entry. You know, A plus. I liked it. This was my second one. I got in, got out. This is my third one. Got in, got out. This is my fourth, fifth, sixth one. All of that was to go break even on the day. So I was break even at 1038, and then I was a little bit upset because price did end up hitting 762, and I was like, okay, cool. I was break even, so on my funded accounts, I did not make $100, so that was kind of upsetting me, or not upsetting me, but it's like I don't want to waste a day, and I only need $100. So at 11:30, not 11:38, it was 12:57, an hour ago. Wow. 12:57, I open the charts again. I'm looking. I see right here we create a bearish SMT with ES. We have a bearish SMT formed right here. We have a 1 minute bullish gap formed right here. And I take the inverse at 25.025.75. So I go in, I take the inverse. I kind of front ran it. I'm not mad at that. I had my stops above the 1 minute bear gap that was created. It was a cheap trade, you know. I was breaking on the day, so I wouldn't have minded taking a loss. So it was a super cheap trade. Bullish gap inverse, SMT at the highs, shorting into these relative equal lows. Let me just delete that. I don't really need it on my chart. But I was shorting to these levels. At this level that we had right here, we obviously can see these relative equal lows. Yeah, and I took my TP at 994. And then I needed like $50 more to get my payout, so I took another short for like 7 points to 986, and so I made 39 points on this trade. Winning day. Let me show my P&L. A little yap session today. Holy. P&L right here. 11,155 on the day. Made 800 on my Funded Next account. Made 8,700 between 10 Apex accounts. I made 1,600 between 2 my funded accounts, which are sim funded. And then I have 3 more my funded that I just got passed today off of this trade right here. No, off of the AM trade, my fault. But yeah, I'm up a lot today. I'm gonna request another payout. This will be my 4th payout of the month of November. Super grateful. Consistency. Man, every day I wake up and I hop on the charts. You know, I've made it my goal, my mission to come in with the same mindset. You know, never down, never up. You know, just grateful for every opportunity I get to be in the market. You know, never forcing the trade. Let me show y'all my November P&L, because it's crazy. Like, life, I've been hooping. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to God, man. God has kept me level-headed. Shout out to God. We have made some cheese. So this is my P&L calendar for the month of November. This is my P&L for the month of November. I haven't had a losing day. I'm gonna show y'all my TradeZilla. I low-key think my TradeZilla is not correct because it's not taking into account all my accounts. But what just happened? Um, 1 second, y'all. Let me do it on here. Okay, as y'all can see, this is my TradeZilla for. Does this have all my accounts? I think it does. It does. This is my TradeZilla for the month of November. This 18, 19, 20, I did not take trades this day. I'm genuinely confused what these. I think I was scalping the market and I took like mini losses, but these weren't real trading days for me. Man, just consistent throughout the whole month. Every day has been a green day. Every day has been a winning day. Super grateful, super thankful, man. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, this hasn't updated either. How do you free? I don't use TradeZilla actually. So I don't think this is accurate. I think it needs to resync. I think it has finished resyncing. Okay, we made 11,000 today, as you can see. Yeah, I have nothing else to show y'all, boys. Hope y'all caught a dub today. Hope y'all are, taking this seriously, because you can make a lot of money. This is like my first month with multiple payouts. Took my first payout in the month of September. Skipped October. I lost all my accounts in October. Now we are in the month of November. I've taken 5 payouts. Just grateful to God, man. Really all I gotta say. That's it.